Isaac Netero vs Silva Fang is a matchup I have always wanted to do, since both are probably one of the most badass old men in manga/anime. Well, if you ask me the result of this matchup, it's pretty much self-explanatory, since it's pretty obvious to those who have read both series. But for the benefit of the doubt, we are going to scale both characters and determine who should win. In addition to that, I mainly want to look at the martial art aspect and find out who is overall the more skilled fighter. So later on, we're gonna have equal stats and deduce what's gonna happen if it's only martial arts. But before that, please be sure to support the channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell for more of these fascinating anime matchups. Now I'll give a brief summary of what they can do and break down their best skill feats. And we start off with Netero. Without a doubt, Netero is the top of the fruit chain. With a power system that is so complex, he's regarded as one of the strongest hunters, if not the strongest. Without him using his nin abilities, he's shown being capable of toying with Gon and Killua, who are regarded as one of the most physically gifted characters in the entire series. Nen Netero, however, was shown being capable of fighting against Meruem, who's literally up to date the strongest character in the series. However, what made that possible is his mastery over the 100 type Guanyin Bodhisattva and his overall speed. And we see this where the only reason he's capable of standing a chance against Meruem is his hand motion that far surpasses Meruem's speed. Now, we know Netero in the flashback was stated to be faster than sound. However, that's not really the case, since we know based on the flashback that Netero kept training, meaning he kept getting faster. Not to mention the fact that this may be his speed without using his nin ability. You also have to consider that other characters were shown to be faster than that, like Phaeton and Finks dodging bullets, and Shito doing the same thing later on, and Killua without Godspeed later on being confident enough to take out an army of armed soldiers with nin. Let's take Pito for example. We know her In's range reaches up to 2 kilometers, and she literally took up to 3 seconds to reach Kite. If we use the basic speed formula, which is speed equals distance divided by time, we'll come up with 666 meters per second, which is 2 times the speed of sound. Furthermore, that wasn't even her top speed, as it was stated later on that she needs double that in order to reach the king, meaning we can safely put her around Mach 4. Netero after goes to literally one-shot Pito, as that proves he's way faster than sound, and I don't think Netero was trying the same way he was trying against Meruem. Netero also has access to Zero Hand, which was stated to be the entirety of his aura, resulting into creating a large crater in the ground. I think the main point here is that speed is what made Netero to be one of the strongest, but he doesn't lack of strength, as he was shown capable of pushing Meruem multiple times using his nin ability, Meruem being physically the strongest in this series. Also, we have to keep in mind that we're not gonna talk about the bomb inside his body, since it's not a force generated by Netero himself, as that would be unfair to use against any opponents. As for Silva Fang, he's without a doubt one of the strongest S-class heroes, stated by GAROU to be the greatest martial art master in the series, alongside his brother Bomb. We know Bang is an absolute powerhouse, as being shown capable of tangling against dragon level monsters, who are beings who threatens multiple cities. Not only that, but Bang makes it look easy, as in chapter 144, literally called Silva Fang, he beat up Ugly Fury and Gum so bad that he made it look easy. And the first showing of him being an absolute beast is when he took a full power attack from Melsgard, also a dragon level monster, and got back up like it was nothing, stating that maybe now he shouldn't be holding back, indicating that he has been holding back the whole time. The problem with Fang is that he can redirect any physical attack at the opponent with double the force, meaning it doesn't matter how strong your attack is, it would be pointless with Bang. Not only that, but Bang was shown to be relative to unconscious almost monster form GAROU. GAROU being the same man who was capable of destroying Darkshine, only that he was actually weakened than the version who fought against Bang. In addition to that, Bang has access to Awakened Breath, a technique that draws from the very limits of one's body. That way he was capable of fighting against GAROU in equal terms, as that shows how fast Silva Fang is. Let's talk speed. Conscious GAROU should be slightly weaker than unconscious GAROU, however, not by a great margin, as prior to that, Darkshine has stated that conscious GAROU is actually getting faster, and he was still reacting to him, meaning the speed buff isn't so remarkable that would outclass Bang. GAROU also showcased light speed movements when he was attacking Platinum Ass, and later on actually going even beyond that while fighting against both Platinum Ass and Flashy Flash, as it was stated that Flashy Flash is actually faster than light, and Silva Fang is actually relative to that. So Flashy Flash and GAROU should be above this, but Bang is still relative, making him light speed level. We also know how much durable Bang is, as taking a full powered dragon level monster hit that did no damage, while a casual punch from a demon level monster destroys buildings. Later, despite his many injuries and exhausted state, Silver Fang is able to resist Cosmic Fear Garou's radiation for a far greater period of time than the vast majority of the humans around him, including the majority of the S-class heroes. Now, is this enough to take out Netero? The actual answer is no. Netero is far better, stronger, faster than Bang.
Wake up to reality.
Actually, the answer is yes. Now, usually I put Netero at like Mountain and High Hypersonic Plus, meaning it would put him above Phaeton's Rising Sun and Meruem, who is at least probably 10 times faster than Pito, which are still tiers of power and speed even below dragon level threats. Take for example Goketsu, being capable of destroying a large crater in the stadium with a casual punch, alongside him blitzing Genos, who was reacting to Wakened Cockroach that stated he can dodge at the speed of light. The Awakened Breath Bang is a tier above that. Also, Bang lacks in destructive capacity. However, that doesn't mean anything. Take for example Genos, shown being capable of blasting through several buildings, the first one strong enough to take tank shells and missiles, still is significantly weaker compared to Bang. In terms of speed, even if we overestimate Netero and put him at massively hypersonic levels, which clearly he's not, it would still fail in comparison to Bang's speed, who is at least as fast as light. Such a huge gap ensures Bang's superiority and victory. Let's talk durability. Netero's durability is in question, since his only attribute that allowed him to not get hit is his speed. It was clearly shown he cannot take a hit from a tough, powerful opponent like Meruem, unlike Bang, who clearly showed superior durability against even stronger opponents like Melsgard, Overgrown Rover and GAROU. However, I'm not sure if he can tank an attack like Zero Hand, but surely he can deflect it for a brief time, same way he did with Overgrown Rover's blasts. Now, even if Netero can land a surprise attack, let's say using Zetsu, it would be pointless, as Bang would literally brush it off like it's nothing, let alone the fact that he can redirect any punches or attacks the 100 type Guanyin Bodhisattva throws at him at double the speed and power. Unfortunately, Netero is massively outclassed here if it's not equal stats, but what if it's only martial arts? Now, in order to do this, we have to equalize their stats. We know Netero practices a style called Shingen Ryu, as he was shown in a flashback being capable of defeating other martial artists using his style, even boxing, but it was implied that speed is a huge factor of which allows him to win this. Unfortunately, if it's equal stats, I believe Bang would still win this. The problem with this matchup is that Bang is from a verse that has ridiculous martial arts styles, from Swear You Void Fist to Bomb Whirlwind Iron Cutting Fist. Those fists are shown to be capable of inflicting fatal damages, and Bang stands above that with two of the most deadliest martial arts styles. Think about it this way. If Netero's huge advantage is speed, and they are equalized, I don't see how Netero can outmatch Bang. It feels kinda weird that I'm talking about Netero losing here, since he's one of my favorite characters in Hunter x Hunter. I always see him as this super powerful character, but if you compare him to the One Punch Man verse, unfortunately he doesn't stand a chance. Please make sure to subscribe, check links for Discord and Instagram. See you on another video.